In the summer of 2015, Justin accompanied a few members of his church on a missions trip to San Miguel, a city with approximately 300,000 people located in the country of El Salvador. While there, Justin encountered a small situation which had a lasting effect on him. One night, the presiding minister requested that all male volunteers should do something for the church.
And it may not be our strength, it may not be a weakness, but it was whatever he wanted us to do, we did it. So what he did for me was he wanted me to do this drawing things with the kids. And he wanted me to, I guess, do an activity with them.
The night after the request, he got anxious because he couldn't come up with any ideas.
I asked Christine back at home, I was like, Christine, oh my God, what do I do?
The lack of vision reminded Justin of a childhood incident.
So back in Jackson Heights, when I was maybe in first or second grade, me and Vincent were playing in the living room and running around doing stuff. And I think he had a tennis ball, and we were throwing it around, and he threw it at me like really fast. Like I don't know how hard he threw it, and it hit my left eye, and it detached or like scratched my cornea or something, and really hurt. I couldn't really see out of it, and had to go to the hospital and stuff. And doctors had to take a look at it, and they had to put a bandage. They had to put a bandage on it, and with the first little patch and then a bandage. Everything was white, and they gave me like medication and stuff. And for some time, I had to walk around with this bandage, and went to school with it, elementary school. I remember the teacher's aide seeing me with this bandage. I also had to wear sunglasses, and while I went in there, the teachers would tell me to take the sunglasses off, but I would just tell them hey, this is something wrong with my eye, and so I had to take that off, and it was funny. They thought it was funny, but I was like that for some time, and the doctor just gave me medication. There wasn't really any surgery, luckily. So I was like that for some time, and remember being able to actually see out of the eye while it was covered, but it was all black, obviously, and it kind of hurt. Either way, after some time and after some medication, taking off the bandage, taking off that patch, and being able to see clearly was just, even at that young age, I didn't realize how amazing it is seeing with both eyes working together and regaining that sight again. It was like a huge freedom. I don't think I actually had depth perception problems, but I didn't actually have that patch for too long. I don't remember. But after getting that eye, my eye back to normal, it was just like an amazing feeling, regaining that sight again, freedom. I don't think I actually had depth perception problems, but I didn't actually have that patch for too long. I don't remember. But after getting that eye, my eye back to normal, it was just like an amazing feeling, regaining that sight again.
Finally, with his cousin's help, Justin came up with a paint night idea.
What she said was, hey, why don't you try a paint night? So, like something similar to a paint night. So what I did was, I thought in my head, okay, think of something cool to do with the kids, and I'll go to the sisters there and I'll ask them, hey, how do we set this up? I'm going to draw on a computer, and the kids will follow me, and I'll give them step-by-step instructions.
The topic of the paint night idea would be the 7 days of God's creation.
And it was, I did the whole creation of the earth and Adam and Eve, and I did day one, we drew the earth, and day two, we drew the seas, and we drew the moon and stuff, and we drew Adam and Eve.
During the night before the drawing project, Justin became anxious and sought after guidance through prayer.
So I remember praying the night before, just really kind of sad, like, God, this is your people, I can't really do this, I can't make something up, I can't make something with my cleverness, I can't do it. And even the drawing, I began to feel like, man, I can't do this. So I remember praying a lot.
Justin received a Bible verse which was special to him and which applied to the moment. Jeremiah 31:3, "The Lord hath appeared of old unto me, saying, Yea, I have loved thee with an everlasting love. Therefore, with loving kindness have I drawn thee." Justin was deeply moved by this verse and knew it would be the theme to the paint night session because of the word drawn.
It may not even, it went over their heads because, I don't know what the word draw in Spanish is, but for me, that was, oh my God, like thinking back at it, I was just too nervous. But then the day after, I was like, oh my Lord, like this was perfect. It was just something very unique just for me. You know how God gives gifts to people. And
the day of the event went perfect, and the kids enjoyed the event. Justin provided his learning lesson.
Yeah, no, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, your skill really doesn't mean anything when you're doing it for God's, work or God's glory. You have to come to a place of almost fear, like, my God, if I make a mistake, I might cause I might do something wrong, and that's not good, So even if it's stuff you're good at, you still have to be in a place of, God, you have to help me. I can't do this alone.